Yay, it's our best day of the week. It's a Friday. Woo, woo.
My best day of the week is a Tuesday, thank you.
My best day of the week is a Sunday. Where are you going to serve the Lord?
Mine is a Tuesday. Oh, no, Wednesday on this show, but normally it's a Tuesday.
Okay, so I'm just going to quickly do this so we can have a nice, cool, wide shot. We have a guest with us, and this is the first time we've ever done this, having a guest with us from the start of the show till the end of the show. And this is the first time we've ever had a guest on a Friday for our how-to articles. Ladies and gentlemen, drum roll, please. I am going to let you introduce it. Oh, my pronunciation might just be. So I am
the Yoruba interpreter.
Okay, so from the Lagos aspect of Cool TV, this is us introducing a man who is a psychologist. They call him the Love Doctor. Oh. He is a fashionista.
With the camera.
Oh, am I? Ooh, okay. So his name is, you guys probably know and have read some of his articles. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Adejoro Olumofin.
Adejoro.
United will be so disappointed.
Yeah, you also missed the fact that this is the first time all of us are on set with our guests.
Well, Titi, there can be miracles.
When you believe.
Sorry, so he's been privy to some off-air conversations because we have this show after the blog that we put out. Check it out on YouTube, and he's actually been privy to a lot of blogs. It's like we had 2 blogs before this blog, right?
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on our conversations?
They're pretty interesting. I actually felt like intimidated when I was coming here.
Why?
I don't know, like it's
We're
just.
very accommodating.
They're so soft.
I know it's just 4 girls, and I don't know.
But you're up to the task. That should not have come from you. Maybe one of us, but not you. I don't think
No, but we
anybody.
promise to be gentle, you know. But very soon, I'm sure you'll get right into the groove of the show and you'll just overtake yourself and we'll be like, ah,
Why
wow.
don't you like girls or something? What's the problem?
I like girls.
So
I
why
like
are we
girls.
Yeah.
When he says I like girls, you sing.
This is a sing-along Friday too. Yeah. True. Okay, so before we get carried away, as we always do, you see, you're getting into the spirit of it. You're getting into it too. This is a sing-along Friday, so yeah. All right, nice one. If you want to be a part of the show, you can hit us up on Twitter at CoolTV. The blog is the handle. We're also on Facebook. Facebook.com/CoolTV. The blog is the page. And you can send us an email if you're a bit shy and you don't want people to see what you're saying. Our email address is blog@cooltv.co. And always use our hashtag #LoveToBlog.
I'm sure you were shocked. You almost ran out of the room.
We should have told you about that before, but you'll get used to us. You'll get used to us. So yes, before we get on with our first article of the day, we are definitely excited because we're going to hear things from a man's perspective. Yay. We are going to get into our video pick of the week, and this video is by Sheishe, and this is Jangilova. Yes, you're welcome back to the blog on Cool TV. And we are definitely excited today, because, we have a guest. We have a guy who is going to go through our how-to articles with us and give us his opinions from the perspective of a male person. Man, okay, yeah.
Why are we acting like we're boy-starved or something? We've never...
No, it's just not... I'm talking about opinions, not, like it's good to hear from the men's side.
But do you know
because this Titi's dress... Today. Why today?
Shows excitement.
This your leather
and you're
leather.
proud of it. Look how you're saying you're boasting
Because
about it.
I'm petite and I have to flaunt what I have.
No, but I think this proves the theory, right? We're all really excited because there's a male that has been introduced into our midst. Why?
And he's in the middle.
It's because of what he's going to say.
You're also excited. Yeah. We are saposexual. It's the mind.
Wow. Okay, sure. Let's just get on with this because I'm like,
When in doubt, just snap.
Okay, so our first how-to article.
Oh, yeah.
She's shy.
Please, with this your leather dress.
How to know he's just not that into you. Does anybody want to do this?
Titi?
How to know
Another
he's not.
Let's just swing music to this.
Oh. Wait, I can't think of it. Why did I bring this guy here now? I can't think again.
Wow. Cat got your tongue.
Okay, now if you have been seeing a guy on a regular basis and suddenly there are some negative changes in his behavior and responses to you, there is a possibility that he's just not that into you. Once again, we the ladies of the blog are here to save you loads of time and energy. Now here are ways to know that he's just not that into you.
Tell him, Kel.
Number 1, he doesn't respond to your texts and ignores your calls.
I'm not big on phones. I don't really like calling. I'm busy. All those things. Nah, it's not into you.
But what is the meaning of I'm not big on phone? That's the lamest excuse.
So why do you have a phone?
Exactly. Or why do you think?
No, but some guys like choose one. I'm not like a phone person myself, so it doesn't mean I'm not into
So
it.
what, you rather text or
Yeah.
you rather text than call?
I rather text and send voice
But have you
notes.
been in a relationship whereby you were not in the mood to talk to the girl? Because yes, you might not be a general phone person, but when it has to do with your significant other, you want to hear their voice all the time.
Yeah.
So you don't like the girl. You're like, I just don't like phone.
Or have you been in love before?
Exactly.
Yes,
That's
I
the
have,
question.
And you were just texting her.
No.
Not sending voice
Yeah,
notes.
so that's what we mean, you know? Sometimes, like, even I am not a call person. I'd rather you text me. But if I really like you, I want to hear your voice, even if you're saying
You
nothing.
know, but some ladies are very demanding. They will ask you to call like 7, 8 times a day.
What is
and
wrong with
Yeah,
that?
you
You should call 7, 8 times in a
I
day.
don't understand. Well, don't you have work that you're
Oh
doing?
yeah,
If
I have
you-
a friend who says
Seven
if
is much.
you don't call me more than 4 times, you're not serious.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Is it true?
No, I don't
if you
support
start
that,
calling
though.
9 times a day and you can't keep up with it, it's be a problem.
Because you have a job, right?
Yeah.
No, but in the beginning, at least call like 7 or 8 times a day.
Wow.
So at least check
7
in
or 8 times.
periodically.
I think that's a healthy number.
Yes.
Really?
Maybe like some guys don't like to act like they're whipped or they're too much in love or they're too committed. You know?
Really?
Yeah,
Boy, is
because
this
if-
true though?
If they show too much affection, like the lady may think that like she has control or
Yeah.
something. So
And this is another perspective.
So that's why
it's good
they
we have
lay
a
back.
guy
Yeah.
here.
Oh, so it's not always necessarily that he's not just that into you.
Yes.
But usually, ladies, it's because he's not just that into you.
Yes. For example, he ignores communication, sometimes without any explanation. And he might even go as far as not returning your phone calls when he sees your missed calls. This could mean that he's spending his time communicating with someone else,
Yes.
or he's just deliberately choosing to ignore you.
Like he
You have
said.
become the least of his priorities, as he may only communicate right before he dozes off at night. And then when he says hello, hello,
Don't sleep off on me as a guy if you try.
hey, I hate that.
It's happened to
No,
you
No,
all?
but I think that's
No,
romantic.
I'm just saying, don't
but
try.
what if he has a
It's
busy
romantic.
schedule and he's really tired?
No,
Then
okay.
you sleep off on me.
There's
And you're
this
doing
guy.
like
yeah.
What if you both
He
just
was a
fall
DJ.
asleep?
He's a DJ, you know, he was in London, and then I was here in Nigeria. And he woke me up at 4 a.m. Wake up, wake up, wake up. I just finished working. I just want to talk to you. And then 20 minutes into the conversation, I'm like, hello, hello, hello.
Okay, or 20 minutes.
I'm like, wow, wow. No, he woke me up. He
From
woke me
London.
up at 4 a.m. Hello, put 1 hour into the conversation. No, because you don't really
it's
talk
true.
for that long.
No, it's true.
But the thought
At
should have
4
meant
a.m.
something.
What
that
thought?
He woke up and thought about you.
And decided to wake me up too. And then sleep off.
But
and
what if
leave
he
me
was coming
hanging.
from the club and thought about her?
And that's a
Have you thought
selfish
about
Because
that?
someone else turned him on and he just
Exactly.
Who is the nearest person to
Okay,
talk?
then.
Girls
Conspiracy
always like to
theories.
think too far. Like, that's too far.
No, it's not.
That is
It's
too
the
far.
fact.
Yeah, y'all say we think too far.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
But we
Okay,
just
this is getting interesting. Anyways, let's stick to our how-to. Number 2 tip or example or whatever on how to know he's not just that into you. He makes excuses for everything.
Like he's doing. Girls like to think too far.
Really? Okay, he forgets the date with you, and there is an excuse. He is still hurt by his ex. He is too busy with work. Excuses, excuses, and more excuses. A man who is interested in you will find a solution and not an excuse.
Thank you.
True or not?
Yeah.
That's
a
true.
snap.
Snap, snap.
Yeah, when something is deep, we snap.
Yeah, snap.
And then you have to do the head movement as well.
Like, like
So this is true.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Because I always tell this to people, look, if you really want to see me, or people who act like, oh, I lost your number, if I lose your number today, Gloria, there are 10,000 ways I can find you.
This is true.
I
But
can
you
ask
better
anybody
grab the
that
number.
knows you, or I could hit you up on Twitter, Instagram, your email
No,
address.
Kel,
Don't
you
act
You
like
could just Google me.
I don't understand.
Cram it.
Why am I cramming your number?
You have to, as a guy, I mean, you don't have my number. Is that an excuse? You have to cram the number.
How many people's
No,
numbers
no,
will you
no,
cram?
I,
How
don't,
many
I, don't, I
girls'
wouldn't go
numbers?
that far.
What if you don't want to cram so you don't become a stalker? Should it not work out?
Actually, I do that. I don't cram numbers because of
Me too.
So I can
Because when you
No,
now
but like-
delete the person's number, you'll be like, but I still have the
I'm like, there's something that some ladies see as a guy giving an excuse. What if he just got out of a relationship and is not ready to give like 100% commitment?
Then don't come at me. Leave me
you
alone.
should
I was
rest.
on my own, but you came to come and meet me. And then you made me all love it up, and now you're telling me,
Yeah, I have
oh,
one question
oh.
to ask. Like, must every relationship lead to something really serious?
No, you're just coming out with a playboy.
I think it depends on the...
Yes, it must. We're not joking. We're not. Look at us. Do we look like we have time
Next
to
time he's
be?
going to come with someone, he will never be on this show on his own as a man. We were just attacking
But the funny thing is, a friend of mine has made this argument before, and I'm like, no, not every relationship must end somewhere, but at least let the other person know where your headspace is at. If you're not ready for something serious, let the other person know from the
Yes.
jump.
But Nigerian women are under a lot of pressure from their parents.
Not all Nigerian
Not
women.
all. There are
No,
actually
I'm
some that want
telling-
to have fun.
No, but from his
Yeah.
perspective, though, he has
Okay, well,
experience.
true.
Don't tell.
Like, you go to see a girl and you see her mom, and next the mom is asking you, like, what do you like to eat?
How will you go and
What
see
do
her
you-
mom in the first place? That's the first
No, like, you're
trap.
parked outside, and she's like, wait, come inside.
The trap, not doing
Wait, if a mom offers you food, what's the big deal? What's
And then the mother will now be asking again every time. So when is he coming
Which
again?
one? She won't
And
even
then very
ask-
soon,
wait,
the mother will now call you.
So, Kel, as a mother, a guy will come to visit your daughter, and you just come in and say, if I people should go to the room, that's fun. I don't get it. Of course, I have to know what you want with my daughter.
But I mean, a woman inviting you to her home shows that she sees you as husband material.
Exactly.
Nigerian women are not
And
that
I think you should
desperate.
take Kel's advice, run. When they go, look for excuses. I think I'm a bit tired. I'll see another day, something like that. So don't go in.
Number 3, on how to know he's not just that into you. He keeps his distance. He stops holding your hands in public and could even keep a distance from you while you're out together.
Kele love.
He just seems so cold and short in his responses. He might even sound irritated when you talk to him and go as far as looking at other women when you're around him.
Don't
Yes.
try that one.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Most guys look at other women. It doesn't mean anything.
When you're, you're
don't
with
see
your
my dad
woman.
Like, you
looking
just
at
have to
other
be
women.
systematic while doing it. Like if she passes, you just wait for like 2-3 minutes.
Okay,
you know.
demonstrate.
Yeah,
please.
yes.
If
Could
she
you
passes,
Okay, so I'm
you-
your woman, and then Titi
And
walks
Titi's
past.
your babe.
So I'm
Titi
looking at
walk.
so
Maybe you just look at the time. And you just,
Wow.
But that shows respect. Not the one that the man is with you and you just be like,
It's just like, even the girls, you say, babe, see that fine girl.
Yeah, but what if some guys don't like PDA?
No, you must like PDA if you like it.
Why?
This
You
city
must.
is very demanding.
I'm not saying PDA as in kiss the girl in public, but at least
But at least
hold my
hold the
hand.
hand.
Don't tell
But
me
you say you have a
like
problem with
PDA.
people that do PDA in movie theaters and
You
stuff.
throw
Of course, why
And
should
then
you be
popcorn
blocking
and
the
then-
view? Of course, I'll throw popcorn. Keep your heads apart.
Particularly when you go to the cinema on your own, so they are pressing you.
No, but we're there for the movie because that's another movie. That's a distraction.
If the relationship isn't really defined yet, why would they want to hold your hand?
So,
If it
So when
isn't-
it's defined, though?
Yeah, like he doesn't have any excuse.
wait, but when it's not, what do you mean it's not defined? What's
when you guys just met, you're like 2 weeks fresh into just seeing how it
That's
goes.
when he should be showing signs. He should just hold you once in a while,
No, I would even like that. As in,
I'll
we
be
just
like,
met, you
why
be
so
holding my
forward?
hand. Exactly.
when he's
Unless I like you, though. Unless you're really cute.
No, I don't. I wouldn't. I don't like it.
Let's move this along. We're having so much fun here. Number 4 on how to know he's not just that into you. He is selfish. He's physically present, but you know that his mind is somewhere else during your date. Everything also seems to revolve around him, his interests, and his life.
True.
Or like he's always on his phone.
That's very rude. That's actually rude.
Yeah, very.
It's actually very rude.
Do you think that men are innately selfish, or when they're with a girl, they actually do love, they tend to be a bit more selfless?
I think when a guy meets a girl, like he will try to impress her at first, but
He gets
as he
bored.
gets used to her, he may get like a little bit bored or she's already there.
Even if he loves her.
Like I always say, Judgment Day is going to be very interesting. You men.
Number 5, he stops giving compliments. You notice you are becoming insecure because no matter how much time you look into, you put into looking good and getting your eyebrows on fleek for the man you like, he just act like, he doesn't notice this. Why?
No, he must notice. No, it's not right.
By fire, by force.
But you
I'm
must
just saying,
notice now.
you have to.
Yo, I took all this time in putting this much effort into
So
this.
you let him know you're offended by the fact that I didn't notice?
Of course.
Yeah, of course now.
Really?
If we're in a relationship or we have an understanding, of course.
So you expect that he will always give you
Not always.
Not always, but you
Oh,
you said
okay.
you know when you're looking really on
Yes.
point.
It's just what it is. You should know how to play your game.
It's right to do that. Like, if he doesn't tell you that your hair is nice or your food is nice, then there's a problem.
Ah, thank you.
Wait. Oh, I disagree.
Those two things.
I disagree.
are standard.
I disagree. I think as a woman, your game should be so tight that even if he's not giving you the compliments, he will be well aware that there are men out there checking you out and giving you those compliments.
You need it from the guy you love, not from the man out
Exactly,
there.
not from the
As
men out
always, let's be
there.
honest, right? Yes, this is what we say in public, but inside our hearts, it is the one man that matters the most, even if 100 men give us compliments.
Even Gloria that is talking is such a sweetheart,
It's a lie.
romantic.
Play
Trust
your
me, she
game.
wants it from the guy she loves.
Play your game.
Number 6, his family and friends don't know you. He doesn't involve you. You say true?
That's a red flag. That's a red flag right there.
True.
Like, he leaves signs for, if his mom knows you, he can't bring another girl to the house. As if he's
Are
living
you
with
sure?
his mom. Yeah, it's
Trust
true.
me, I've dated a guy that was bringing several girls to the house.
his
In
mom was
fact, his mom even came into the room one day and said, who is this one again?
Like, what,
I'm telling you. And then the guy went, oh, it's Winifred. And I'm like, oh, it's Winifred. Winifred. So that's the title now. Winifred. How big?
No, but was she accommodating every single one of them?
Well, it was his room and she was...
So there's a difference between when she welcomes you into the home and then when she just says, who is this one again?
Yes.
Titi, you're this one again.
Titi, you're a side chick.
The man does not involve you in his family life or make an effort to introduce you to family or friends. He doesn't invite you to social functions, and he does not make himself available.
Yeah, but you're a side chick, obviously. You
Yes,
guys
sir.
don't even go out together.
Yes, sir. Number 7, and this is our final tip on how to know that he's not just that into you. He talks about other women.
Hey.
I don't care if that woman is Beyonce. Don't even talk about how sexy Beyonce is with me. I don't get, what are we supposed to do? Oh yeah, Beyonce is sexy, I
Was that
wish.
woman his ex or just some random person on TV?
Even if she's a random person, I think it's rude for you
If
to
he
actually...
talks about Beyonce, he's never going to meet her. So
Even
what's
if...
No.
So
But the fact that you
if your
wish-
girlfriend kept going on and on about maybe Will Smith.
Usher.
Oh, he's so, and then put a poster in your bedroom just so she can stare at his face every
that's a
morning.
good
you like that?
No, that's too much.
But I don't think there's
She
anything
talks
wrong
about
with
Will
talking
Smith,
to
and
about.
chances of her with him like Will Smith is not very low. So.
It will make me feel like you would have wished you would be with Beyonce if you had the
Yes,
No, I'm
opportunity.
sorry, no
Just
matter who I
saying.
love, I still wish I'm with Trey Songz. I don't know about you. I don't think there's any thing wrong with talking about somebody who is so far away that this person's never going to meet them.
Okay,
You know,
so
it's
my
just-
ex-boyfriend liked this musician. He's into music, so he liked her. And she's, obviously, they would probably never meet.
Is she reachable?
So when he started following on Twitter, I started looking at them because I was like, what's this nonsense? No, it wasn't really too bad. But what I'm saying is that, like, well, I think someone said that the fact that he actually thinks that someone else like you is attractive. Do you understand? Even if she's a celebrity, I laughed about it. I didn't have a problem with it. But after a while, I knew that if he continued and maybe he follows her, then all her concerts, he's not going to her concerts if she comes to the country.
Now, if you're seeing some of the signs above, you better get yourself ready for a possible breakup. Don't be discouraged, though. Someone better may come who is willing to share and enjoy life with you on a daily basis. Oh. Now, these have been our tips on how to know that he's just not that into you. And if you have any you would like to share, send us an email, blog@cooltv.cool, or hit us up on Twitter and Facebook. CoolTV the blog is the handle and the page. And use our hashtag, Love to Blog. Before the end of the show, we'll have you doing this. So, of course, we hit the streets. We asked people what they thought about, to give us their own tips on how to know he's not just that into you. And this is what they had to say.
You will not do it to his character. If you are caring for him, he might not even show up, not giving you caring attitude and all this stuff. So from there, you will know that you are not in common.
Well, through his actions, some actions actually, the things he says, how he acts around you.
Maybe when he just tells me that I love you, and I'm like, no, you don't just love person for the first time, you know? It's not possible. He tells you there's love at first, and I tell him I don't believe in that.
Oh, definitely. You know, when the person is sort of disinterested, or, you know, the person is no longer calling you as usual, or give excuses, a lot of excuses.
It's character, you can know, and the way it does things, you can actually detect from that.
If a guy is not into you, he won't spend time with you, he won't send you much, he won't want to call you. But then again, we have a lot of desperate Nigerian boys that are not into you, are into other things, so they're willing to do all of these things. So just be a woman about it. Women always know this.
The first approach matters, you know.
You should know through the guy's reaction and actions.
Through the utterances of his mouth, through the way he thinks and the way he talks, he relates with other people.
If a guy is into you, he's supposed to be excited to see you or excited to want to see you.
By his attitude, the way he does things.
If a guy does not love you, you will know. We should stop fooling ourselves.
Your conversation, your motive with him, because the way you interact determine, because you can actually meet a guy some people believe in love at first sight, while some people don't. People like me, I don't believe in love at first sight. So you can actually meet a guy, you feeling that, oh, this is love at first sight. Meanwhile, he's just a mutual person, just trying to maybe mingle or make friends. So not really into anything that has to do with relationship. So.